there's a difference between moral code and authority.
No, but you're relating the two.
No, I said I use my moral code to decide what is right and what is wrong among what the government does.
Oh, that doesn't make any sense.
This does.
To who?
Me.
Really?
Yeah.
Who says it's going to make sense to me if it makes sense to you? I'm one half of this conversation right now.
And you're the half I don't care about.
Really? So you're only 50%?
I'm 51%.
Really?
Yeah.
We didn't distinguish that. You came across that with your own, your own opinion.
I have authority and seniority.
I don't recognize that seniority or authority.
But it's there.
I don't recognize it though.
Just because you're a foreigner doesn't mean it's not there.
It's just like violence in video games. You don't recognize that it's there, but I do.
I accept that it's there, but it's up to the parents to decide what their kids watch.
It makes bad kids bad kids.
No, parents makes bad kids bad kids.
But it's there.
I resent that remark.
Exactly.
Are your kids bad?
As the only parent in the room.
I have 3 kids, thank you.
Are your kids bad, Ms. Adams?
My daughter is quite well behaved.
Well, you made good kids good kids.
She didn't play
bad
video
parents
games, did
make
she?
bad kids bad kids.
Did she play video games?
Actually, she did.
Really? Educational video games? She didn't play violence.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
That's what causes bad kids.
No, bad parents cause bad kids.
Really?
Yes.
Who says? The behavioral specialists?
Yes.
Really? What are their names?
I told you, I don't know their names off the
Then you
top of my
can't
head.
cite that as a source.
It's not citing as a source because I'm not writing a paper.
But it's a metaphor for life, is writing a paper.
No, it isn't.
Are you sure? That's what writing papers do for you for life. You can't say something without backing it up.
Sure you can.
That makes you a liar.
You do it all the time.
Like when?
Like
You've only known me
now.
for 2 weeks. How can you say make a rash judgment about me and say that I do that all the time?
Because throughout this conversation you've been making it.
But I don't talk like this the entire time I've been in existence.
How do I know that?
My dad and my
How do you know that I have been though?
But how do I know you haven't?
You got to prove that I have.
You gotta prove that you haven't.
I know
according
that
to your
I
own logic.
I know that I haven't.
But you gotta prove that.
Why?
Because that's your logic.
I have to prove it to myself, and I already have.
You have to prove it to me too.
Why?
Because you're demanding proof from me for things that I take as true.
What kind of proof?
That's up to you.
Whatever kind of proof that you can.
How deep? Profound.
Present some.
Philosophically
I asked you first.
confusing.
I have already asked you to present some proof.
I've already asked you.
Creepy.
So if you're not going to present proof, you're not going to hold yourself to the same standard as you hold me? You must obviously think highly of me if you expect me to provide proof for everything.
Well, who said I didn't? Trust you at all.
Seniority and authority.
I don't recognize that. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry that your eyes are broken.
My eyes are broken. I have them fixed.
But you can't recognize anything.
No, you're speaking metaphorically again. Literally, my eyes are not broken. They are, but they're fixed. Much like your eyes are broken, but they are fixed with glasses.
She said you don't recognize things.
I do recognize things. What things?
Seniority and authority.
I don't recognize those
them.
things. I don't recognize everything.
Technically, you can't really see seniority and authority.
You could get red and such so you can recognize things when they're there.
Why? Who says that? Your government?
No, not exactly.
Okay, then who says it?
People.
They?
People.
Disembodied entities like the man.
No, people.
That the only characteristic that he has is a penis.
He's the invisible hand that guides the government.
Really?
Yes.
If he has an invisible hand, how can he guide the government? If I had
It's not literally invisible, it's more like roguely invisible.
Why do you speak metaphorically?
Because it's
You don't
fun.
know the truth behind things.
Well, they
People
can
that
see
speak
it.
literally know the truth behind things.
How long have they been going after?
The metaphors
I don't know if I got to take over this.
Sheeple.
Sheeple?
Sheeple.
People that are sheep?
Sheep that are people.
I've never met someone that is half person, half sheep.
Sheep are people too.
No, sheep are sheep, people are people.
Sheep are people too.
Now who has broken eyes?
You.
Really?
I think I remember this from Dr. Horrible.
Sheep are people too.
So, the government will be our shepherds, correct?
Yeah.
Kind of like Jesus?
Jesus was a carpenter.
but a shepherd amongst men, amongst sheep, actually.
Metaphorically, Jesus was a shepherd.
Metaphorically.
Literally, he was a
Carpenter.
/ traveling preacher.
Exactly.
I wonder if he was a good carpenter.
Well,
was the
he
Son of
quit his
God.
day job to, do preaching, so apparently not.
Good point.
It was like, you made me a crappy shit. That Son of God thing better work out for him.
So you need to think more literally.
You need to think more metaphorically.
Who says?
Says who?
Exactly.
Who says that I have to provide you with a source?
Who says that you don't have to?
I do.
Really?
Yes.
What makes you a person of authority?
I'm the vice president.
How'd you become the vice president?
I was voted into it.
Who voted for you?
I don't know. These people.
Really? What do you think gives them the right to sacrifice their opinion to you?
Because they chose to?
How do you know that they have the freedom of correct choice?
Because Rick offered us cookies if we voted for Wolf.
So there was a bribe in you becoming vice president.
That was not.
So you are a faulty vice president. You got there through illegal means of bribery.
Josh.
Yes.
I was lying. The reason...
now you're lying. Why does your opinion matter if you're lying about something?
Oh, wow.
Because I'm me and I'm awesome.
You can't be awesome and lie at the same time. That's a contradictory term.
The real reason Wolf is vice president is when Big Rich left, we were all too happy to find somebody else.
I don't think that's a very valid
Because
reason.
I'm the only one who volunteered. How's that?
That doesn't work.
that too.
Well,
So-
if nobody runs against you, then it's kind of a...
One-side election.
Yeah.
Kind of like in Oregon County, every candidate for sheriff was a Democrat, therefore it was over after the primary.
Well,
Somebody else could have run,
that means
but nobody wanted to.
that means you need to go to a police academy and become a sheriff.
But it's not my fault nobody else ran.
I was gonna say,
Sheriff's a position that shouldn't be part of it,
they see the Big Rich administration, that was a dark age indeed. Dark. And smelly.
Chris, I think you just ruined your whole movie.
Yes. I did. I ruin a lot of things.
I think
That
the video's done.
That redeemed it. Huh?
I think the video's done.
Alright.
Yeah, we usually don't listen to Chris very much.
They made me peril and I'm like, wah. And then the age of knowledge is good things better.
By the way, I didn't do a head count. I held for all here.
Oh crud, we left Steve!